first day of our journey, we'll be heading off and passing through the picturesque village of Svalenic on our way to the border with Romania, where we will cross the Friendship Bridge across the Danube River. We'll be hoping to pass the border quickly, but it has been known to delay people for hours. We will then travel on through the Romanian countryside to Pitesti, where we'll be stopping for the night at the Celly Hotel. We're setting off now to the UK. This is the first leg of our trip, so this is the beginning. We've just left the village. We're heading to Rusei to cross the border with Romania. So we'll go across the Friendship Bridge, and then the Romanian border is on the other side. We've decided not to get fuel in Rusei because the fuel will be cheaper in Romania. Rachel's got her app and she's looked up the best fuel station, so we're going to basically try and head for that fuel station after the border, and hopefully we'll get some cheap fuel, and that's the plan, basically, to hopefully the border won't be too busy as well, because you can get stuck on the border for like, well, we've been stuck there for like 2 hours before, haven't we, Rach?
Yeah.
So, you know, we're really hoping the border's not busy. We're heading off to Pitesti. That's our first stop. We'll be staying overnight. So the plan is basically to try and get there as soon as possible. It's probably going to take us about 3.5 to 4 hours. Hopefully the border's quiet, like we said, but there's no guarantees. We'll have to see what the situation is. But yeah, basically we're heading off to Rusei now, and yeah, hopefully we'll be getting there in good time. Right, I've stopped at a little village called Svalenic, which is like not far from our village, and the reason I've done that is because I absolutely love this place. I think it's really beautiful. You know, it's not a like big village or anything like that. It's not a rich village or anything, but it's like really beautiful. You've got amazing scenery in the background there. You just, you know, I just think it's one of those places that if this was Switzerland or somewhere, or like a sort of alpine country, there'd probably be, well, it is an alpine country, but this sort of place would be definitely like, you know, one of the sort of more, you know, wanting to be lived in places, you know, a richer sort of place, and you know, but it's nice that it's like a nice little village, and you know, it's kind of normal, and you know, average and normal people live here, you know, everyday people, but yeah, absolutely beautiful scenery. You got caves up there. That's like, I think that's the edge of the Rysensky Lom National Park. You got a river flowing through it. And it's just an amazing little village. I mean, we love driving through it. It's going to be a real shame now that we're going back to the UK. We're not going to be driving past this to shopping every week. So you know, it's a real shame, really. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. Approaching the toll, so you go through like kind of, there's like the Bulgarian side of the border, and you basically on this side you pay a toll to go across, and likewise if you're coming on the Romanian side you pay a toll on the other side as well. But what we're doing is we're now coming up to where you can get vignettes. So you need a vignette to drive on the roads in Bulgaria and Romania, no matter what country your car is registered. So even though ours is a UK car, we have to get a vignette. Now we already have a Bulgarian vignette. We've got a 3-month vignette, which we've already had for a while. You can get like 1 month, 1 week, you know, 3 months and a year. But here they sell the Romanian vignette, but you can also get that on the other side as well before you sort of like get into the main roads. But yeah, you need vignettes for both sides. We also have a Romanian vignette. We've got like a year-long Romanian vignette. So that's another thing that we've already got. So the only one we had to buy, well, the only 2 we had to buy was the Hungarian one and the Austrian one, which we will have to get on the border. So yeah, so now we're basically going up to the toll point. Basically, Rachel's going to get the money ready because it's basically €2 or 4 lev. Lev on this side, yeah. So if you, I think you can pay by card as well, and it doesn't look very busy, which is really good. So that's nice. But yeah, you've got to, you either need Bulgarian money or you need Romanian money. They will only accept on the other side. So you need Bulgarian for this side, Romanian for the other side, but both sides will accept euros as well. But I believe you can pay by card. Just make sure that you don't get loads of fees on your card, I guess, because you know, if your bank card charges you fees, then that'll be a problem. But yeah, so we're just going through now. Okay, we're through the border. I'm not sure how long that took, probably about 20, 30, 40 minutes, I don't know. They always seem to make it take a while, even when you... it looks quiet. Yeah, it looked really quiet, but they managed to make it take for ages. We've already got vignettes. We're not going to stop on the border for fuel. We're going to go and find the cheapest station in Gheorghe. Rachel's researched it on Fuelo, which is the website we'll be using on this part of the journey to figure out where the cheapest fuel stations are. And the border's not too bad a price, I think. In fact, it's $6.59. So I wonder if we should stop here, actually. Yeah, we're thinking of stopping it here. But yeah, in this garage you would be able to get a vignette as well. So that's another thing to consider. But yeah, basically you can get fuel on the border. You need a vignette to drive in Romania. We've already got one, but you can get them from here too. Right, that's us through the border, and then we're going to be on the road. We're going to try and avoid the main road to Bucharest. We're going to go off on the back road a bit, head over sort of at an angle to the motorway. But yeah, there'll be lots of back roads until sort of near to Pitesti. we've arrived at Celly Hotel. We're just gonna unpack everything out of the car and go and check in. We're at our room in Pitesti. This is Celly Hotel. We got, I think, a family suite, was it, Rach?
I think it was, yeah, I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, and it's really, really spacious. You've got like a big double bed at one end of there with lights. You've got air conditioning, which I'm not sure if it's on or not. I've turned it on, but I don't know if I can tell if it's on or not at the moment. Turn it down. I don't know if it's fully on, but it's not that warm at the moment, so it's not too bad. You get like a sofa bed that I'm going to stay on tonight because I can see the TV better. And yeah, and it's one of those sort of key card doors. You use a key card to open it. You've got like a key card that you put in there to keep the electric running, and I think there was already one in there, wasn't there? Yeah, so they'd already put one in there, so we didn't have to worry about the electric going off. This is the sort of shower room, bathroom. Pretty good. You've got a like a sink and a toilet and a shower. The light seems to be controlled by a infrared sensor or some sort of sensor, and the issue with that is that when the shower's closed, it's very likely that the light will go off because it won't detect you through the glass. Unfortunately, we've had experience of this at other hotels, so it's a minor annoyance, but nothing serious. But yeah, nice room. Comes with a hairdryer there. You've got like kind of sort of like washing stuff here. You've got you know, soap and stuff provided. That's our toothpaste. And it looks like you've got, I don't know if the shower gel looks empty. We always bring our own soaps and stuff anyway, but I don't know if that's got anything in it. You get plenty of towels. Yeah, not a bad looking room. Like I said, we made this bed up. This was a sofa bed, but all the sheets were provided so that you could make it up. In the cupboard, you've got, you know, place to hang clothes. So if you're staying here and, you know, traveling on like maybe to a conference or something, then if you've got shirts and trousers and stuff, they've got that facility. They've got other towels. That's some of our stuff. Rachel's hoodie, our bag. Yeah, so yeah, coat hangers. I mean, it's a good room. Looks decent enough. We're only staying here one night. We got it, I think it was £63, was it, with breakfast?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. You got a TV. It's a bit old one, like one of those sort of HDMI, HD ready TVs, which is a shame because it's not full HD, but that's fine. We're only here for one night. Yeah, looking good, and you can sort of see out the window. You got like a kind of nice view of the hills in the distance. Probably hard to pick that out, but right in the distance there are snow-capped mountains, and tomorrow, hopefully, when we travel on, we will be going towards those mountains, hopefully, and heading off towards Transfagarasan. So we're hoping to go through the Transfagarasan Highway. Emily's enjoying it, she's happy. Oh yeah, you get a mini bar, good spot. Which is handy, even if you don't use the stuff in there, which you can. Obviously you have to pay on checkout, but if you don't use the stuff, you can use it as a fridge to basically stick your stuff in. Some drawers, but you're never going to do that. Never going to use those. Unless you're staying for a while. But yeah, pretty good room. And pretty big. I think the main thing is it's really, really big, isn't it, Rach? So plenty of room for everybody. And like I said, I'm going to stay on here. Rachel and Emily will have this bed. So there's plenty of, you know, it's going to be nice and spacious tonight. But yeah, so yeah, we're going to get everything sorted out, get the room set up, and then we will be hopefully taking dinner here, won't we? We'll have to see what the dinner's like. Right. Right, we're getting dinner. I've just ordered a grilled turkey with cherry sauce, and I think it's going to have fries, not baked potatoes. What did you get, Rach?
I got beef and green pepper sauce and gratin potatoes, and then some chicken strips for
Emily's got
wedges.
Yeah. It's a nice little seating area out here actually. You've got like, you know, like nice little covered area. It's only about 18 degrees at the moment.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel cold to me. Yeah, we tend to find that that's quite a nice temperature for us. But yeah, it's quite nice. Really nice little spot. The Romanian guys are wearing jackets, but we always find that people over here tend to feel the cold more, don't they? As in, yeah, we seem to feel like it's summer even when it's like, you know, getting on to autumn, and they feel like it's definitely autumn, I think. But yeah, we just ordered drinks as well. I'm going to try the local beer. Rachel's having an orange juice and Emily's also having an orange juice. She doesn't want to sit still. She's going crazy with Lolly. But yeah, we're going to have some food. Okay, dinner has arrived. We've got, Rachel's got beef with gratin, potatoes. Emily's knocking it all off her plate. She's got like schnitzel. I think they got confused and they didn't give us the chicken strips. They're giving us the chicken schnitzel, I think, as it was next to it on the menu. What kind of beef is it?
I'm not sure. It just said beef with gratin.
Beef with gratin.
And pepper sauce, which looks really good actually.
It does look really good.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have got my beer, and I've got a this is turkey with like a cherry sauce, and they've done like fried potatoes which look really good, so I'm really happy. It all looks really good to me.
Yeah.
The only thing is stopping Emily from burning herself to death trying to eat it before it cools down. Which isn't the fault of the restaurant. And they got orange juices, and they've done Emily a sort of princess style straw.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's looking pretty good, isn't it? And yeah, we got like a nice dinner. So right, I'm gonna tuck in. We've decided to get some dessert. This is papanash, and it looks pretty amazing. The waitress was a bit sort of surprised that we ordered two.
Now I see why.
And we see why. We've also moved inside because it's like it was getting a bit cold and dark outside. Emily's got like quite a lot of ice cream as well. It looks pretty good as well. Yeah, she's pretty happy with that. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to this. We saw it on a YouTube video, and so we were like, oh, we're going to order that when we get there.
Smells lovely actually.
Yeah. They're like a kind of donut, aren't they? They're like a donut with mascarpone. I think it's like cherries, is it? I think it's cherries. But yeah, we decided to come inside, and it's like a nice little area that's like kind of heated. Although I don't think it really needs to be that heated today. It's just out of the outdoors really. And yeah, it's really nice in here. And now we're gonna crack on and eat it because we're gonna get to bed at some point. Get ready for a hard day tomorrow. Right, we finished dinner. Well, finished the desserts. That was a lot. We didn't really finish the papanash. It was really, yeah. It was a bit too filling. The lady did sort of say you only needed one, but the really cool thing about Celly is they've got like a sort of garage attached to it. So there's like a little mini mart. So you can get like, you know, you can get loads of like drinks and stuff. So you don't have to use the mini bar really. You can kind of get drinks from here. So I think I'm going to get beer to take up to the room. But yeah, basically you've got a full sort of like mini mart, haven't you, Rach?
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, and yeah, it looks really good. There's all sorts of stuff in here. You've got like shaving equipment, toys, and stuff for the car, obviously, if you need stuff on the road. But I think I'm going to look at beer. I don't know what Rachel's going to get. Don't know what she's looking at. But yeah, they do coffees as well, by the looks of it. petrol obviously. Yeah, so I'm going to grab a beer and then we're going to head off back to the room, I think. We're going to get off to bed now. We've had a nice evening. The food was really good at the Celly Hotel. I'm looking forward to a nice sleep. We've got to be up quite early to grab some breakfast because we're hoping tomorrow to go on the Transfagarasan Highway through the mountains, the Carpathian mountains. And we're going to be watching the weather closely, like tomorrow morning as well, just to make sure that it's definitely safe to get the car through there, because it has been snowing recently. Probably yesterday, not today, and it shouldn't be tomorrow. But we're hoping everything's all good for us to drive through. So we're going to get some rest and then get up in the morning, grab some breakfast, and then head off from here. And hopefully we'll be going Transfagarasan. And that we won't have to divert away from it because but hopefully we're gonna have a nice sort of drive through, and hopefully we'll be able to show you some really good views of the mountains. So we're gonna get to bed.